社會上關注殘疾人士權利嘅聲音，我哋或多或少都有聽過，但係有冇諗過包括佢哋擁有性嘅權利呢？又或者佢哋可以為住自己嘅性需要而揾到相關嘅服務呢？2012年，香港婦女基督徒協會成立殘障與性研究工作小組，透過訪問殘障朋友嘅情性故事，探討殘障者嘅性權呢一個課題。直到2016年，小組成員計劃以性工作作為切入點，研究殘障人士同埋性權之間嘅關係。眾所周知，荷蘭係一個性產業合法嘅國家。喺2000年10月，荷蘭政府正式承認妓院合法化，性交易同埋經營中介嘅行為都可以喺指定嘅紅燈區裡面自由進行。而我哋根據網絡媒體嘅報導，荷蘭有一個政策，可以俾殘疾人士1年有12次嘅性服務補助金。我哋去到阿姆斯特丹知名嘅紅燈區德雅倫，約見當地嘅性工作工會組織 PLAU， 了解荷蘭政府對殘疾人士嘅性服務補助金政策具體係點樣發生嘅。
So the reason why we're here in the Netherlands is because we heard that there's a policy that basically kind of gives subsidies to people with disabilities, that they can go to sex workers like once every month or 12 times once every year.
From is that it was a discussion years ago. And that was quite interesting. And the discussion started because there was one gemeente, one city in Limburg. It's a province of the Netherlands, more in the south. That made it possible for a few people with a disability to ask for some money, for some financial support, to be able to order somebody for an erotic service. And that started the discussion in the Netherlands, but then I think I speak about it at least 15 years ago, so it's a long time ago.
PLAU 嘅創辦人 Mariska 本身都係一位性工作者，佢喺2003年成立性產業資訊中心，支援當地嘅性工作者。Mariska 話俾我哋聽，荷蘭政府從來都冇正式立法通過補助殘疾人士享用性服務嘅。我哋團隊覺得非常之震驚。不過喺工會裏面，我哋訪問到幾位性工作者，佢哋都有曾經服務過殘障嘅顧客，而 Janet 就係其中一位。
So, do you mind telling us how much you charge for regular customers and how much you charge for people with disabilities?
For regular customers, €150, and for handicapped, 130. Yes.
Do you charge differently for different kinds of people with disabilities?
No.
Just the same.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, and I charge only that price. I'm not saying for this you have to pay more or something. It's one price.
What makes you think that you should charge less?
Because they have less to spend. Yeah.
性交易嘅工作模式係多勞多得、自負盈虧嘅。而我哋問咗幾位曾經服務過殘障人士嘅性工作者，發現佢哋除咗唔計較服務時間過長之外，甚至喺提供服務嘅時候，會配合個別嘅殘障者嘅身體狀況，用一啲特別嘅體位同埋性技巧嚟滿足殘障顧客嘅需求。
You have to give yourself to the customer.
Yes.
You have to bring your body parts to the mouth of the customer.
you have to bring
Instead
yourself,
of that, he comes to you.
Yeah, his hands couldn't move. I kept his hands and put it to my breast because he likes it.
Yeah.
So you have to help them with everything.
Yeah.
I like sex, so that's why I chose this job. So I don't care if the people are disabled or not, because sex is sex.
So can you share with us an experience that you enjoy, like you very enjoy that with like people with disability?
Yeah, that guy who can only move one finger, I really like him because he's
Only can move with one finger.
yes, he can only move one finger, and yeah, he's really a happy person, and he's a really good kisser.
Mariska 對我哋呢個婦女基督徒組織嚟考察殘疾人士嘅性權呢件事覺得十分之好奇，原因係大部分嘅歐洲基督教團體對性嘅議題都比較保守， 認為性工作者應該從良，性工作呢個行業唔道德。當佢知道我哋考察團隊有一位香港嘅牧者，覺得非常之驚喜。
You're a pastor of a church,
Yes.
and you openly defend
Yes.
Gay people, transgender people, sex workers. You want to support them
Yes.
openly.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you. You say that you say that in church too?
Yes.
When you preach?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
喺訪問期間 Mariska 諗起喺荷蘭南部有一個叫布雷達嘅地方，有一位殘障嘅朋友，原來曾經向地方政府成功申請到性服務嘅津貼。於是我哋決定向南部出發，去揾呢一位殘障嘅朋友，了解佢點樣可以攞到性服務嘅補助金。
1 year before he had his relationship, he went to the government to get money for a sex worker.
En ik moest bij een psycholoog, een maatschappelijk werker, een dokter, een paar ambtenaren. Ik moest ten overstaan van zeker 8 man uitleggen waarom seksualiteit heel belangrijk was.
And he had to tell his story in front of 8 people, a psychologist, a doctor, blah blah blah, and tell those people why he needed this money for sex.
Let me clarify. So the government does not just automatically
No,
for everybody to go to a sex worker. If you want to have that, you will have to argue specifically.
Exactly.
You have to justify.
Justify why you need specific sex work and why sex is so important for you and you can't live
Het
without
probleem
it.
is, ik toonde aan dat je in mijn situatie bijna geen relatie kan krijgen.
He explained to them that for him it was very hard to get a relationship. So that's why he asked for this money.
我哋發現荷蘭每個地方政府都有唔同嘅政策，補助殘障朋友去光顧性服務嘅個案呢，都仲係屬於少數。2003年 ，Marshall 向布雷達地方政府申請到長達1年嘅性服務補助，佢每個月可以申領到170歐元嘅津貼，可以夠佢每個月去光顧2次嘅性服務。不過，隨住地區嘅經濟蕭條，呢一種專為殘障朋友而設嘅性服務補助金逐漸減少。每一個正常嘅血肉之軀都有性同埋被愛嘅需要，但係現實就好似 Marshall 當年嘅情況咁，殘障朋友的確係好難揾到伴侶。以 Marshall 為例，殘障朋友可以講到自己嘅性需要，的確係一件好勇敢嘅事。
90% of
Sexuality.
is in the head. It's not in the body.
Ja, ja. Het is verbintenis, het
It's
is
connection.
connection.
How to do it in the head?
Nee, snap je?
Sexuality is not just the deed itself. It's not the fucking, but it's the things that go on in your head as well. Zeg toch niet?
Ja, fucking.
Can you say some example that maybe the most enjoyable sex
Ever.
ever?
The most enjoyable. De meest geweldige seks die je ooit gehad hebt.
Dat we aan het vrijen waren en dat ze naar mij glimlachten en ik zag dat het gemeend was.
That they were having sex and that the woman smiled at him and that he knew and he felt that the smile was real.
Marshall 希望用另一個方法去貢獻社會，佢創辦咗一個專門介紹性服務俾殘障朋友嘅中介網站，希望所有嘅殘障朋友不分性取向都可以得到滿足。而值得留意嘅係，佢喺接生意之前，往往會堅守一個原則。
But I have personally one exception when a client called, and he has a girlfriend and he wants an escort, then I said to him, call a normal escort. I try to solve problems, not to create.
除咗 Marshall 嘅中介網站，荷蘭另外仲有3間專為殘障朋友介紹性服務嘅中介公司。嚟到考察旅程嘅最後階段， 我哋特意嚟到海牙探訪一位獨立嘅性工作者。Tika 曾經喺中介公司工作過，後嚟佢希望可以增加工作同埋收費方面嘅自由，所以佢離開中介公司，成為獨立嘅性工作者。Tika 只係服務殘障嘅客人，佢亦都幫過一位重障嘅女性自慰。而令佢最難忘嘅係一位由法國遠道而嚟嘅痙攣男人，佢叫阿 J。J 因為患上咗末期癌症，冇一個性工作者願意為佢提供服務，於是佢專程嚟到荷蘭揾 Tika， 希望喺臨終之前可以滿足一下。雖然佢哋兩個雙方言語不通，但係喺酒店裡面共度咗2個小時嘅親密時光。
It was a very special situation because we don't talk, we just feel comfortable. He, with his energy and eyes, he asked me to lay beside him, and I try to see if it's okay what I'm doing, and we were together, and he moved and we moved together as a couple, as lovers, and it cannot be true that somebody so spastic can be so soft, and I thought there is something happening. There must be a God. There must be help here. This was such a
it was a wonderful experience.
It's wonderful experience. And when it was finished, he said, "This is magic," and I said, "This was magic." Yeah, really. And I thought when I talk about it, no, it was, you cannot put it in words what happened. You cannot. And the helpers of him afterwards give me in a mail. He said this was the biggest, most beautiful experience. He did not thought that it could be like this, and so they don't know what happened, but they say thank you very much. This was so great, and so this is for me. These are the very special. Yeah.
Tika 做性工作者之前，佢係一位社工。佢明白殘障朋友好難揾到性服務，於是佢立志成為一位專門為殘障朋友提供性服務嘅性工作者。今次荷蘭嘅考察令我哋大開眼界，我哋一齊嚟聽聽團隊成員嘅心聲啊！
我用第二啲字，我係中意一啲療癒、一啲 healing 嘅故仔咯。一啲 healing 嘅故仔咯，即係我係中意聽人點樣可以行過一啲陰谷嘅故仔。係啦，咁當然啦 ，Tika 冇講好多陰谷嘅或者即係好憂鬱嘅故仔，但係你會見到佢睇到殘疾人士入邊嘅一啲苦痛，而佢有身體力行去 try to 去諗辦法去療癒呢啲創傷嘅故仔，而佢喺當中係得到一啲滿足感，或者一啲佢個人嘅自我完整嘅一啲故事。係啊。
咁我覺得好感動啦！我冇諗過性係可以有醫治嘅作用。咁尤其是係精神障礙者，可能佢哋唔係淨係靠用藥啦，而係人與人之間嘅接觸同埋連結，係可以減輕佢哋嘅病情，甚至乎令佢哋康復嘅。咁我覺得 Tika 佢唔係淨係一個性工作者咯，佢簡直就係一個治療師。咁我好記得有一個古仔咧，就係有一個男人啦，佢嘅陽具嘅 size 其實係正常嘅，但係佢咧就成日以為佢自己嘅陽具就係得手指咁細喎。咁當有建議佢去揾 Tika 之後啦，咁佢同 Tika 做愛之後咧，佢就好翻啦。咁佢呢個心理障礙就冇咗啦，佢咧就發現翻佢個陽具咧係正常嘅個 size 咁樣。 咁 Tika 同我哋講嘅呢啲故仔咧，全部都好美麗，好美麗，係即係展現翻人與人之間嘅連結、親密嘅接觸同埋撫摸，係可以令人重生。
喺 Marshall 嘅訪問入邊咧，我哋聽到佢曾經講過性對佢係好重要嘅，而性呢樣嘢咧對佢嚟講仲係一個生命嘅原動力，因為咧佢出入醫院啦，喺鬼門關當中咧多次冇放棄嘅生命，原來最大原因咧就係一個性嘅需要，所以殘疾人士咧喺一個性需要方面咧，原來可以大到就係佢生命裡面嘅一個原動力啦。
其實呢個計劃咧，我哋就希望所有人都能夠明白性咧，其實唔係淨係我哋去控制啱或者唔啱，邊啲可以做，邊啲唔可以做，而係所有人咧都能夠透過佢身體去享受性，去得到快樂同埋滿足，佢內在能量可以釋放出嚟。不過好可惜啦，呢個社會就唔係一個好公平咁樣嘅狀態嚇，大家都可以即係享受性，而殘障嘅人咧身處嗰個情景就更加即係特別係難搞。咁呢一方面咧，喺教會嘅反省嚟講，我就覺得我哋行嘅路係正確嘅，我哋應該去探討、去發掘呢啲嘅問題，而係能夠讓更多人明白到身體係上帝俾我哋攞嚟榮耀佢嘅一個平台。
喺荷蘭呢個考察過程裡面呢，喺殘障同埋性權呢兩方面，我覺得荷蘭有好多值得參考嘅地方嚟喎。譬如話，荷蘭原來冇一個全國統一嘅政策去幫一啲殘障者去揾性服務做一啲嘅補助嘅喎，但係依然都有啲個別嘅殘障者為住自己嘅性需要咧，去向當地嘅地方政府去成功爭取到一啲嘅補助金嘅。咁可以見到咧，其實殘障嘅朋友佢哋好勇敢、好自由咁樣去面對自己嘅性需要嘅時候，喺一啲訪問裡面，我哋都發現有一啲嘅性工作者，佢哋都好自發去幫一啲嘅殘障者去提供一啲嘅優惠，甚至乎喺過程裡面可以攞到一啲嘅樂趣同埋一啲互動嘅快樂。咁作為殘障同埋研究性嘅人嚟講咧，我覺得好值得鼓舞嘅。當殘障嘅身體無奈走入去死亡邊緣嘅時候，性呢個原始嘅慾望可以燃點起人嘅生存意志，帶嚟人與人之間連結嘅親密感，甚至成為一種復康嘅動力。喺荷蘭，有殘障嘅朋友自發成立性服務嘅中介組織，希望引發社會大眾正視殘障朋友嘅性需要。喺香港，點樣推動大眾正視殘障朋友嘅性權呢？又點樣提高殘障朋友嘅幸福，令到殘障人都能夠更快樂、更有尊嚴咁生活呢？我哋嘅團隊將會進行更多嘅研究，推動香港嘅殘障與性權運動，誠意邀請你同我哋同路，建立平等有愛嘅香港。